Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Gemini August 22, 2024. Today's transits are supportive of close relationships, negotiations, and compromises. Teaming up with someone can be useful and productive. The moon spends the day in your resources sector, boosting your desire to get comfortable. The moon also highlights the potential clash between your financial responsibilities or a stronger desire for security in your newfound craving to connect, communicate, and enjoy yourself more fully. You may be holding on a little too tightly to certain possessions and attitudes, for example, and as you begin to feel a strong desire to break free and try new things and ways of expressing yourself, there can be some tension. It's a time to examine what's preventing you from enjoying your life and taking a few creative risks. A super fulfilling period for your personal life has arrived as a carryover from yesterday. In fact, you may like it more than any other zodiac sign. Venus, our planet of romance and sensuality, is now orbiting in your solar house of intimacy. She will politely call out across the heavens to mighty Jupiter, our greater benefic planet now located in your solar house of passion. With love, laughter, and sex all very likely today, you could feel like your heart is aflame. Don't let these majestic vibes go to waste, so plan a memorable date or confess your deepest desires and needs to your sweetheart. You could feel closer than ever before. Hold yourself to a higher standard. A passion project, idea, or talent could be lucrative. However, you will need to be confident in your pricing. Think about what it may take to become confident because the moon in Pisces will conjunct Saturn retrograde in Pisces and square Jupiter in Gemini. You may have to work on establishing standard pricing for your services or even upholding a financial agreement regarding your work. It might be tough since money can be a difficult topic to navigate. But you will not regret instilling financial standards in the long run. Though you may sense the challenges more than the joys of life today, try to get through the rough road by sitting high in the saddle. Yes, only strength and determination will conquer doom and gloom. I would recommend making exercise a priority, but it's okay to go light. If there's something you can do that is more fun than your regular routine, a game of tennis. Rather than your usual run, it would be a good move. Need independence? Want to find an original path off the beaten track? Do you want to discover yourself on one that corresponds with you? This will be the program for today. Be careful not to forget others on their own path because sooner or later, you will need them to advance along yours. As the moon exits Aquarius and the full moon, marking the midpoint of your current solar, concludes its influence, you will notice a decrease in pressure on yourself and your relationships. With Pluto now in his final 2 weeks in Aquarius, this period has been personally empowering. Meanwhile, the release of tension from the Sun's presence in your relationship sector provides clarity about your needs and desires within relationships. If any issues have surfaced, a favorable alignment with Mercury in your relationship sector and Eris in your communication sector peaking today can help facilitate open dialogue. As the moon leaves Aquarius, this will bring the full moon to a close and with it the pressure that this has put on your relationships. However, no sooner is the moon gone than in his first full week back in your relationship sector Mercury, the planet of communication, has moved into a friendly aspect to the dwarf planet Eris, the warrior princess of the cosmos in your communication sector. With both in retrograde motion, this is a chance to immediately start giving your relationships, the past and unsaid words, a voice. Our eyes in the sky. If you're feeling a little unsure today, that's perfectly okay. We all have those moments when life throws us a curveball, and we're not quite sure how to handle it. This is actually a great opportunity to pause, take a breath, and assess the situation before jumping in. Ask yourself some simple but powerful questions, like, is this the right time and place to express what I'm feeling? Or, how will what I say impact the people around me? Taking a moment to be mindful of your environment and the people you're with can make all the difference in how things unfold. It's not about holding back or suppressing your emotions, but rather channeling them in a way that serves you and others in the best possible way. We've all been there, right? Those times when you just want to blurt something out but then catch yourself wondering if it's really the best idea. Maybe you've had an experience where you spoke up too soon and realized later that a little more patience or thought could have made things go smoother. Today is the perfect time to practice that balance between speaking your truth and being considerate of the timing and setting. Have you ever paused before speaking, only to realize that waiting was the better choice? Now, let's shift gears to the brighter side of today's energy. You're also getting a cosmic push to tackle more daring tasks, and that boost of confidence is magnetic. You're ready to step up to challenges with boldness, and when you approach life with that kind of fearless attitude, you'll notice that things just seem to flow more easily. Think about those times when you were feeling good about yourself and how that positivity had a ripple effect on your surroundings. When you're in a good headspace, your positive energy helps resolve conflicts, strengthens relationships, and makes everything feel a little lighter. It's like spreading good vibes wherever you go. But here's a gentle reminder: while you're feeling confident and ready to take on the world, try not to lose sight of the bigger picture. It's so easy to get caught up in the excitement of the moment and act impulsively. I know we've all been there, caught up in the heat of things, only to realize later that we might have acted a bit too quickly. You don't want to accidentally disrupt situations or damage your reputation by moving too fast without thinking things rough. If you're feeling that restless energy bubbling up, why not direct it into something productive? Consider diving into a recreational activity or a sport that helps you channel that enthusiasm in a positive way. Physical movement can be such a great outlet for that extra energy, and it helps you stay focused on what truly matters. It's easy to get stuck in the what-ifs and doubts when it comes to our dreams. We've all been there, wondering if now is the right time or if we're truly ready. But sometimes, the best way to find out is to simply start. Have you ever had a moment where you decided to just go for it, even when you weren't sure how things would turn out? How did it feel to take that first step, and what did you learn from the experience? I'd love to hear your stories, because sometimes, sharing those moments can inspire others who are standing on the edge of their own dreams, waiting to take the plunge. One of the magical things about today's energy is that when you believe in yourself and take action, you'll often find that the support you need naturally follows. Your self-assured approach can be magnetic, drawing people, opportunities, and resources to you in ways you might not have anticipated. It's like the universe responds to your confidence by opening doors and making things a little easier. Speaking of energy, today is an amazing day to get moving. Whether it's hitting the gym, going for a run, or even trying out that new fitness class you've been curious about, you'll find that physical activity gives you just the boost you need. Have you ever noticed how much clearer and more centered your mind feels after a good workout? That's because when we engage in exercise, we're not just improving our physical health, we're also balancing our emotional and mental well-being. So, if today's cosmic energy feels a bit overwhelming, grab those sneakers and head out for some movement. You'll thank yourself later.